I welcome you all for online lecture on laser beam machining. This process belongs to thermal energy based process in non-traditional machining process. So these are the contents which will be delivered in this process. The first we will be seeing about laser beam machining, and then laser components and the types of laser and application of laser and process parameters which will be affecting the metal removal rate of LBM and advantages and disadvantages. Now, what is laser? As we all know that the definition of laser is light amplified stimulated emission of radiation. So this is the brief form of laser. You must know what is happening inside the laser. Inside the laser, what we will be using here as light. That light will be amplified, then which will be stimulated by which will be emitted by stimulating the radiation is called laser. I hope you understood. Then come to the fourth point. So these are the major things. These are the major sources can be used. The major process will be carried out in the laser. The first one is co-current. What is co-current? Okay, so in laser basically the light energy is used. That light energy always trying to escape from the path. Okay, but co-current effect means that escaping electrons will not be allowed to go out from the line. That lens for that purpose the lens can be used. In that lens the co-current effect will be done, which means the distributed electrons are bringing at one point, that lens will be focusing at one point, that will be delivered, which means the focused electron will be delivered by use of lens, that is called co-current. The next one is monochromatic, so which means only one color. The light energy, if you use any type of laser, gas, liquid or solid laser, if you use any type of laser, you will be having only one color, that is called monochromatic. Maybe gas laser you may be having different color, solid may be having different color, and liquid may be having different color, but for the process you will be using only one material, one medium. That medium always will be like monochromatic. The next one, directional, where you want to remove the material, where you can focus where we can place the lens, that lens can be placed over the surface. High power laser beam is used, because in this process we are not going to machine any very light material. We will be sometimes we will be removing the very hardest material. Also this is the fine process, which means the finishing process, where we need the more energy, so that the high power laser beam is used in this process. So these are the elements of laser. You might have seen the components of laser. The first one, laser medium, such as gas, liquid, solid. In this process we will be using solid laser. Then pumping process. Pumping process means the used light, the what type of light is used, that light will be pumped, that will be directed to the area by using the optical feedback element. So these are the major three components are used in laser. Then next, laser beam machining. The main objective of the laser beam machining is, wait a minute, you don't worry, some of the components names are not visible clearly. I will be reading out while I am going to explain. The main objective of laser beam machining is light energy is converted into electrical energy is converted into light energy. That light energy is converted into um, heat energy. So this is the objective of laser beam machining. Now let us go into the schematic diagram and we will be seeing the how it is operating. See, these are the two light amp can be used. The left side you can see on light amp. Also the right side on light lamp is placed. Between two light lamp you can see uh, that laser material is placed. The laser material is placed. Above the laser material and below the laser material two mirrors are placed. Then top of the material of laser you can see the 100% reflecting mirrors are placed, and the bottom of the material of laser partially reflecting mirrors are placed. Then below that partially reflected mirror you will be seeing that the lens are placed. Then below that lens the focused length should be maintained throughout the process. Then the workpiece is placed. So these are the schematic arrangement of the laser beam machining. Now the first step is we have to ensure the power supply to the light lamp. Once power supply is given to the light lamp, the light will be blowing to that laser material which is placed between two light lamp. Continuously that material of laser is receiving the lighting effect from the flash lamp. Once it gets, the electrons of the light will be reflected by the two mirrors which is placed above and below. That will be reflected continuously. When the electrons are getting the sufficient energy inside the laser material, that will be ejected from that partially mirrored area. Then this will be going into that lens medium, then lens area, then lens will be focusing on the material where you want to remove it. Okay, this process will be carried out throughout the metal removal until this process is getting stopped. The process will be continued. Then one more point I want to add here, between the flash lamp we have placed the laser material. That material is called the ruby material. The next slide we will be going into that. So these are the effect of laser beam on material. The first point you can see that laser beams are coming from the lens and which is touching on the surface. The second diagram you will be seeing that some lines are produced due to that heat effect which is there in the beam, which is there in the that light which comes from the lens. Then if we are placing continuously, if you continuously place that light energy, the localized deformation will be done, then metal removal is held. Okay, that process is done in the third diagram. So these are the major three types of lasers are used in the laser beam machining. The majorly the more industries are recommended solid state laser because it is low cost and then it can be used very easily and the process ability is very faster than other two. But when compared to the gas laser, the solid laser process is like slower one, but the comparatively the solid laser is very low cost process. These are the ruby laser. You can see the red color indication. The solid ruby lasers are used. Inside that solid solid laser, you might have seen that the electrons are moving from here to there, left and right. The second diagram, you can see that the flashing effect is done on the laser. That laser is inside the ruby laser. All the electrons of ruby laser is trying to catch the flash lamp. Once it gets the flash lamp effect, that will be trying to hit the other electrons with each other. When it moves continuously up and down, it will be touching the fully mirrored area and partially mirrored area. When it is touching fully mirrored area, it will be trying to go at the straight line, which means the diverted electrons also will be gathered at one point, and it will be going into that partially mirrored area. Then once sufficient energy is obtained by the electron, then it will be coming out from the ruby laser and it will be going into that lens. Then operating, how it operates, the laser cutting starts by drilling a hole by moving a beam. Then the beam dense also can be optimized by lens. Okay, that once based on that lens, the beam density will be differed. Okay, by moving that lens here and there where you want to remove it, or if you want to cut any profile, or if you want to create any surface, if you want to if you want to make good surface quality, you want to place a beam on the particular area where you want to create where you want to take metal from workpiece. The second point, the cutting speed depends on material and thickness. That definitely all the parameters which has been used in the laser beam machining, which will be mainly depends on workpiece material. Also that thickness, how much you want to machine it. The both pulsed and continuous laser is used. If you want to remove material step by step, or you want to give a time for the metal removal, okay, you can go for pulsed beam, or otherwise you can go for the continuous laser. Then thickness ranges, this process ability can be like 0.5 to 1 inch, used for cutting complex, also for cleaning cutting operation. These are the major applications of laser beam machining. Heavy manufacturing we can use it, light manufacturing, electronics, then medical. Then followed by, we have listed some application. The next parameter affecting the laser beam machining, workpiece material. If workpiece material thickness is more, then definitely the process ability may differ. Then assist gases, definitely this process, if you use gas for the cutting process, some problem may be occurred in the surface of the workpiece material, because we are using gas assist gas. Then focusing lenses, if the focusing length may be varied, okay, definitely the metal removal may be varied. Then laser beam, also a major factor. The next one, advantages: non-contact material can be machined, no solvent chemicals are needed, and selective material uh, selective metal removal can be also done. The flexibility, fully automated. Then next, disadvantages: requires specially trained operators, not for mass metal removal process. It is not like uh, um, ultrasonic machining. Ultrasonic machining, the mass production, mass metal removal also can be done, but in this case, in this process we cannot do it. That requires greater control of joint tolerances. For getting in high tolerance, we have to go for more control of particular one, and expensive equipment and consumes much energy. Thank you all.